And so you got one candidate whose job, he doesn't really know anything about crime because he hasn't been fighting against crime. Doesn't know anything about violence because he hasn't been fighting against violence. Doesn't know much about job creation because he hasn't been out here fighting for job creation. Doesn't know about the Workforce Investment Board, hasn't been to any of the meetings, or struggling to get the Workforce Investment Board to hire Newarkers. Don't know anything about reentry because he hasn't been in the struggle for people who just came home from prison and need to be re-entered into society. Doesn't know much about economic development, hasn't been in the struggle to develop things on Bergen or Chance.
Yeah.
Hasn't been involved in that struggle. You know, and really knows very little about education because never been in the classroom, in the schools, day to day, talking about educational policy. But what he does know about is how to dismantle public schools, how to close schools down, how to put parents against one another, how to bring corporations and hedge funds in here to begin to buy the real estate that our community owns. That's what he does, though. So we're not for that. So we need to separate ourselves from that and point it out. That's not us. And we don't need that. Then there's another candidate who is an appendage of the county government. You know what an appendage is? So he's like a hand, right?
Talk about
a foot on your neck, a hand on your,
in your
chest. Oh, in your mouth. That's right, brother. He's an appendage. And what does that mean? That means that ultimately, when they had their opening, and I'm going to say some names, Phil got up on the stage and said, we represent all of Newarkers. How do you represent all of Newarkers and you don't even live in Newark? It doesn't make sense. He gets on the stage, oh, we're going to represent all of Newarkers from Roseland? Is that what you're going to do it for? You're going to do it from Roseland? Oh, you mean you're going to represent all of Newark's resources? And make sure that you got your hand and your foot on those resources from Roseland. Is that what you mean? I mean, so you're talking about people who don't live here. That's right. That's a county machine that is trying to govern the lives of people in Newark because they think they know better. They think they know better, right? And see, then the greater question is, what is the concern and the interest in Newark? There's 22 municipalities or more in this county. What are you concerned about Newark for? Why are you involved? You're not concerned about Newark in terms of putting the sheriff officers here.
That's right.
We want the county police is not here. You're not that concerned about Newark when we're talking about cleaning up the streets, the debris. When the streets people is coming out, coming to our community to do that. But you're not concerned about Newark when it comes to these parks, and your parks is your number one thing when it comes to these parks, because Wheatway Park is not as good as the other parks in terms of them upkeeping it, right? So you're not concerned about the safety, the recreation, the well-being of the people in Newark, but you're concerned about its resources and who its mayor should be.
That's right.
There's something wrong with that. Something absolutely wrong.